my fellow knights, and welcome back to the Struggle Bus, where today we're trying to make all the Phyrexians we possibly can with Abzan. But first, if you're returning to the channel, please do consider liking the video, sharing the video, and subscribing, as I really would appreciate you for it. If you're new, kick back, relax, enjoy the gameplay, and then maybe consider dropping a sub. So, Phyrexians, that's what we're doing. We're playing Abzan. A couple of things we got going on. Let's go ahead and dive right into it, my friends. 3 Ichor Drinkers. Why? It is a Phyrexian with some sweet life linking action, and then when they kill it, we can later on incubate with it. 3 Shouldered Edicts, because removal is fantastic and really what we're looking to do in the early game. 2 Grafted Butchers, because honestly, I only have 2, but I could see you putting more in here. This is really going to be a more late game threat, and the reason being is, 1, it's an Anthem, right? It makes all our other Phyrexians +1/+1, which we like. It's resilient because we can pay 3 and a black to sacrifice an artifact or creature, which means one of our incubation tokens if we need to. Return Grafted Butcher from your graveyard to the battlefield, activate only as a sorcery. But here's the real kicker here. When Grafted Butcher enters the battlefield, Phyrexians you control gain menace until end of turn. So the goal here is to keep this guy in our hand. I mean, if obviously it allows it, if game permits it. And then when our opponent thinks they have some good blocks, they're on the back foot, we can drop this guy. All of a sudden now their blocks look horrible and we can get him for a ton of damage. And we can also do it from the graveyard as well. 4 Go for the Throats, because you still got to kill Shouldered. 3 Blight Reaper Thalids, because it is a 2/2. It's a fungus on the front side, not a Phyrexian, but once we're able to flip it, which we can pay 3 or 4 for it, up to us because we are running green, it becomes a 3/3 Phyrexian and brings along a 1/1 Phyrexian with it. So our Anthem effects get double the bonus here. 4 Norn's Inquisitors as 2 creatures in 1, right? It kind of does the, was it Splicer? Phyrexian Splicer, I think it was called. So it's a 1/1 that essentially can make give all our incubate tokens a +1/+1 counter, which is actually kind of nice because, hey, that means that even after they kill the Inquisitor, those guys still stay big and hefty. So you can play this guy on 2 to have something on 3 in case we leave up removal, or just play it on 4. 1 Phyrexian Awakening. I think this card is good. Vigilance is very powerful, especially in this world with a bunch of mid-ranges and mono reds where we're able to still attack but leave up defenders. That being said, it is a slight bit clunky by paying 5 total to get a 4/4, and thus why we're only running 1 of. I think it's potent, but this could be a flex slot, could just be another Grafted Butcher, but you'll see in the gameplay, Vigilance is relevant. Now, here's where the deck really starts to pop off. 4 Sculpted Perfections. This is a 4 mana do nothing essentially, but it is the Anthem effect. It gives all our Phyrexians +1/+1, and then it also allows us to incubate 2, which means it kind of brings a 3/3 along with it, though it is in the installment plan, but it is kind of one of the main parts of the deck, and that's why we're running it. That's why we're running a lot of cheap early removal to make sure the board is clear so we have the time to play Sculpted Perfection. 3 Mondraks, because, hey, incubate tokens are tokens, and making double of them is absolutely phenomenal, and hopefully we can pop off with it. Because we're making a bunch of tokens, we are trying out the 1 Elesh Norn I have, which is the 3/5 Vigilance, but the sweet spot, we're not really planning on flipping her, to be completely honest with you. The big reason we have her is because we're going to be able to throw a lot of Phyrexians at our opponent, and she has a static ability of whenever a source an opponent controls deals combat damage, or deals damage, correction, to you or a permanent you control, that source's control loses 2 life unless they pay 1. And so if they don't deal with her somehow, they're going to end up hurting themselves quite a bit unless it's too late in the game. 3, and the reason for splashing green primarily, is Glissa, Herald of Predation. You guys have seen her in at least one of our lists previously, but the cool thing about her is because we're making other incubate tokens and not just off of her, there's a high possibility that we can play her and then immediately just transform a bunch of incubate tokens to put the hurting on our opponent. The other part is now all of our creatures are Phyrexians, so her Phyrexians you control gain first strike and death touch until end of turn becomes even more potent, and so she is very well suited in this deck, and I don't mind playing her late because, hey, she comes in and starts bringing down the house. Finally, our top end and pseudo removal is Vraska Betrayal Sting. Primarily, we're going to be using her to come down and be a removal spell, right? But she has the added bonus, not only does she draw us a card, but proliferates all of our Phyrexian incubate tokens. So super sweet, right? We're not really spreading around too many +1/+1 tokens other than that, or counters other than that, but this deck makes quite a few incubate tokens, so I think she's got some spice there. And of course, they get bigger both in incubation phase or when they turn into Phyrexians. So that is the list, my friends. Shout out for this video goes out to Stahu H. Stahu, thank you so much, my friend, for writing the struggle bus with us. I really do appreciate you. You rock. And this Phyrexian Abzan list is for you, my friend. All right, opponent's going first. We have to make it turn 4. Could be a little sketchy. A double black though, double white. Let's keep this. And I mean, we have a lot of 2-drops. Our deck really heavy weighs on the 2-drop. So Vraska gone. Okay, there we go. Now we don't have to pay life, so we like that. Misery checks out. Go here, play Drinker. We cut it down, I'm assuming. Alright, our opponent's on a clock. We don't mind that hit at all. Let's go. I don't think it matters that they know about our life total. So let's hit them. And then let's besiege you. So at least don't get ahead on land. Or I'm sorry, cards, not lands. We gave them a land, but they're not ahead on cards. And your hand, choose a creature, enchantment, or planeswalker. That player discards that card. So much mono black discard. Seems good. Alright, so let's see here. Edict, I like that. We're going to save that for their turn. Right, because they may dump their mana into the old Shatterino. So let's do this now. That way they, like, yeah, I don't think it matters. I think we're comfortable with destroying either one of them. This one they kind of replace, so they're gonna get a card anyways. Yep. Alright, well, let's do the thing. We will actually metal is eternal. We can draw a card. This isn't gonna do anything. They could flip it and then pump it once. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna kill it. They're gonna edict us anyways, and I don't think getting a card back is gonna make that big of a difference. Oh gosh darn it. Okay. Alright, well, I guess it's safe to say they don't have edict, so that's good, right? Let's see if we can make a little something happen. We can just -2 her to get rid of the sleeper. Yeah, we have no way of protecting her. And we're going to feel silly. Can't answer the sleeper. So I guess we just double kill spell. Your days unrise again. And then go here. Keep our hand empty. Okay, alright. So they have all the mana they need to do whatever they want. Gosh, we're doing so well. Doing so well. Unfortunately, that is going to be an issue. Let's cycle. And let's keep our hand empty. Right? Problem is they're drawing 2 cards a turn now, so we're in trouble. Could potentially erase that. A Vraska off the top would be good, right? Because then we get to kind of proliferate and do all kinds of shenanigans. So we shall see. I mean, they have 8 mana, so the world is their oyster. The beetle makes our edicts less good. So let's see here. So we're hoping to maybe draw Elish Norn. Mondrak's not going to do anything here at the moment. Land, okay. So they drew a card. We will 100% block if you let us. She's kind of spicy as well. We make 2 big dudes. Don't know what that is. And we have to play her before combat if we want our trigger to happen. Is there any way we can... They would have killed that. They would have waited for this. I don't know what they have. So I don't think we can play around it. So we're just going to go here. And let's... incubate and race them. Yep, I think we have to race. I don't think we really have a... What? Are they going to wipe the board? So we have protection against invoke. Okay. We're not worried about that because we're going to give all our guys death touch. Wow, are we actually going to pull this game off? Going down to 5. They have 2 blocks. Correction, they have 3 blocks. But they have to block every... Well, not everything. Wow. Are we actually going to take this one down? So that's what they drew. And our guys get Menace. What a top deck. What a top deck. Phyrexians get first strike and death touch and swing at you. And I believe that will do it because they can only block 1. The rest get in there. Wow, I can't believe we took this game down. That is pretty insane. I'm glad. I think it would have been different if we didn't play the Nissa, or Glissa. I'm glad we kind of figured that out. Nice. Good game. 2 lands, but we're running 26, and we have 3 things to do. We're missing a land, somewhat. I think we can keep this one. We will go ahead and lead off with the Drinker, so potentially gain a little bit of life back, right? And then we're able to leave up both Go for the Throw and Edict. Like the mono red. Okay, that's going to be useful. Edict is going to be useful. Thank you, deck. Let's go ahead and get some life back. Hopefully it's not a 1-drop as it normally is, and they actually have to tap out for it. That would be really nice. Yes. Oh, and it's perfect for our Edict. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you, opponent. Non-token creature. That was really sweet. So now if we just hit our 4th land, I'm feeling pretty good about life. Still want to hit that 4th land. Pretty important. Pretty important. How crucial is it that we kill this Kumano? That is the question. Ren's Resolve. Interesting. Interesting. And Chick. Alright, well, Chick is annoying, but I think the Kumano is a little more annoying because then we don't get... Alright, land. Yes! Oh, thank you, deck. Thank you, deck. Alright, this is a 5. This is close. This is really close. I think we play the Mondrak. I think we play the Mondrak, so if they're tempted to double spell, I think it's just a win-win for us. Because if they don't kill the Mondrak, we draw a land, we can play Glissa. Make 4 incubate tokens, right? Cool, we'll make this trade. It's a little worse. Oh, yeah. Elish Norn wouldn't have been able to block this effectively either. So they have to go for this, right? Yep. And we will block that 100%. 100%. I'll take it. That's our 5th land. We still get to Elish Norn here. All right. Now, actually, you know what? Maybe this attack was poor because of the fact that we've acknowledged that they have a Raiju. Yep. Yep. Okay. You have to put the counter here. Yeah, that was a misplay. I rushed it. I'll accept that one. Ooh. Ooh. That's pretty tempting. Yeah, I think we just make dudes. We have double blocks here. Incubate twice. And we can attack just with her. And then we could block here. Right? And they're still going to take damage. Then we flip and swing. Yeah. This feels good. This feels good. They don't have a Warfare in play. So it was just a bad... That was the only bad attack, I will admit. We should have left the Drinker Black. The 1 life was irrelevant. Especially since they were willing to throw away the first one. So that was me. Alright, here comes the 2 spells. They are going to take a damage, though. Unless you want to pay. I will take that. Alright, so they're just dead if they attack, right? They are. So I think we're good. Put the counter here. Oh, alright, well. If you're giving it to me, I will take it. Yeah, I think they've kind of called it quits. Would not be surprised to see the concession here. Nice. I appreciate the curve out. Let's go here. And then go to combat. Transform all incubated. And go. Nice. Oh, always feels good to take down mono red. Always does. Opponent's going first. 2 lands, but we have 3 things to do on 2. So I think we can keep this. We also have all our colors. Albeit leaning a little heavier on Z white than we care for. So do we go Thallid? Or do we go Inquisitor? Right? I think we just kill their guy. Unfortunately. Right? Because if we play our dude, maybe we sack it. Not sure. Alright, cool. Feel a little less bad. Alright, so let's see here. So this is interesting. They're leaving up removal, obviously. So the question is if we Inquisitor or if we... I guess we're... Inquisitor will give us 2 tokens. This will give us 2 tokens. We can play Mondrak next turn, right? Let's go Thallid. Let's go Thallid, right? And then if they don't leave up removal, we will Mondrak next turn. If they do, like, we can't do nothing this turn, right? I think that's wrong. I think just passing just because they have removal is incorrect. Cool. We'll take that. Pitch a land, so maybe the Anvil variant, which means Mondrak can still easily die. Okay. Fairly glad we took out the... Alright, they're leaving up a removal again. Oh, jeez. Okay. Alright, well, now let's play around cut down, and we will Mondrak. So we can Inquisitor... I guess we can Inquisitor and immediately flip it to make a 3/3. Right? Problem is that the cut down, right? But we get 2 things to burn their removal. Man, that's kind of close, isn't it? The 1/1 can just block here. Yeah, I'm just going to play Mondrak here. I'm just going to play Mondrak. They get to go digging, right? They may pitch the removal and leave our Inquisitor a little bit. Because here's the thing, right? Now, next turn, we get to play our tap land. We get to Inquisitor plus make at least one 3/3. And then we could drop Vraska and start plussing with a board presence. They hit a tap land there, so we get to dodge Invoke Despair for a turn. Okay, that's... Oh, that's kind of cool. Nice. That's pretty cool. I like that. Are they going to kill our Mondrak? They are. Okay, fair. Fair enough. I can respect that. I can respect it. So now, to be completely honest with you, I'm like halfway tempted to Vraska here. I really am. I don't think they have it. I think they're gonna cycle. So let's try to play Vraska at full price. Let's stick to our game plan. Let's go here. I'm gonna pass. I need them to crack that. And when they crack it, we'll flip. Because I just want to make sure... Alright, cool. That was a land. Okay. I just wanted to make sure we didn't get blown out by cut down. That's all. I think it's reasonable, right? So you get to see 2 cards. But now we get to play Vraska at full price and start proliferating if we want. We can also play Sculpted Perfection and make another dude immediately. And I think that puts us in a pretty good spot. Right? And of course, I mean... The minute we play Vraska, they are just going to... Okay, alright. Invoke Despair off the table. I like this. I like this. Alright, let's go here. And... we have a blocker, so I'm going to swing with both. If they want to block here, I think we're okay with that. I think we're okay with that. And again, we'll go ahead and flip this when they... We're going to take 2 here. I think that's okay, though. I feel like that's okay. Interesting. They had the Takanume. Alright, this is not looking too bad for us. 2 grindy decks. So the question is, no, I think we're going to Vraska, and we have to get rid of Vran, because there's only so many hits from that we can take, right? Because essentially they negated that whole turn, I guess, and still we end up taking 2, but we got 1 less thing off the board. Maybe we should have waited. But I like the idea of them having less blockers, right? Because now we have the opportunity to play Vraska, turn this into a treasure, and then schwack them for 10. So what is this? Brotherhood's End? Okay. I'm okay with this exchange. Steam's okay to me. Let's... We have a creature. Yeah, I think we're just going to Vraska here instead of Perfection. I think we're just going to Vraska and Proliferate.
Cannot be broken. Embrace the inevitable.
Level both. Get in there. At this point, I don't think they have anything. If they do, it's a go for the throat, right? Now, the problem is that we don't get to attack, but let's go here and send it back. I think just getting our extra card draw online sooner while they're tapped out is correct. Bloodline, all right. It's going to be a turn, and now we could just minus that. So I think we're good. I think we're good here. Now she's at a nice healthy life total. They can't quite burn her out, right? So let's minus and get in. Let's attack. Trying to think if it's worth using her kill or not, right? Let's go here and see if they block. Because we have two options now, right? We can... I think we hold on Butcher. I think we hold on Butcher. Nice. Good game. Yes. Look at that. All right, we get to go first. And 2-drop into removal or flip. Let's keep this. I think the only thing we don't want to see on the other side is maybe mono red. I think. Hello, opponent. Sure. Don't think we want to ramp them. I think we'll wait to see what's going on, right? Double Plaza. Okay. Double Plaza's not bad. And this is only as a sorcery. So we're gonna hold. We're gonna hold. And what we can do is Beseju the Skrelv at the end of their turn, right? And then flip this without taking damage. Problem is, we gotta see what the removal is, right? If we can land and keep Glissa, I feel pretty good about life. Feel pretty good about life. Okay. Let's let this ride. Okay. No major detriment to us, thankfully. We'll block here. Take 2. Unfortunately, that is not a legendary. So, end of your turn, kill Skrelv. And then I think we just have to be conservative here and kill Adeline and not let them untap. Yep. Let's just kill here, not let them untap, and swing for 2. This is not a Phyrexian yet. Ooh, so they're an aggro list. Okay, alright. That will do some damage. That will do some damage. Let's go here. We will incubate twice. Swing. So let's see if they have an answer for the old Glissa here. Catilla. So humans. Humans. Thicket. Okay, alright. We have some action here. We actually do. Because we can do is Awakening. Edict is okay, not great. So let's go here. And I think we just flip everything. Play a land. Transform. We attack. They have good blocks across the board. We attack here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We don't kill their board, so I think we just hold. And we're probably going to get stoked at some point. But next turn, we give all our guys Death Touch Arena. See if they pump this guy to oblivion. Okay, that's not bad. That is not bad. Because our guys have vigilance. So that actually could work in our favor. What's killing us right now is the fact that Homegirl is being a little annoying. So we could do this for 3 and still edict them. I think we cycle this land. So let's pay. Now the question is, do we do it now or do we do it when they attack, right? This thing is a Phyrexian as well, but this is a Phyrexian, which is more important. They all have vigilance. So let's go to combat and let's first strike death touch you. Swing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we didn't have lethal, so I didn't miss it, right? This was 8. Yeah, we didn't have lethal. Nice. Hey, there we go, man. Nice. All right, all right. Don't get a turn 2 play, but we're first, so I'm going to keep this. I think it's reasonable. I think it's reasonable only because of that reason. Missing green, but we got time. Right? We don't have a 3-drop, so we still have something to do. If we were on the draw, I think this would have been too slow, especially if we see a mountain on the other side of the board. Ooh, alright. So much mono black. Man, I think I'm just going to start making decks that are good against mono black. I guess that's the problem with playing best of 1, right? And of course, the minute I make a deck that's good against mono black, we just go up against control. Rakdos. Alright, well, I'm playing Inquisitor. They left up mana though, so let's just time cycle them, time walk them. Alright. Now they're the ones that have to make the first move. Oh, sweet. Oh, that is great. You could eat that, and then we make you sack. Oh, man. I love it when a plan comes together. Alright, just give me that sweet untapped land off the top. No dice. Alright, fair. I'm running 26 land, too. There's really no reason why that wouldn't have worked, or shouldn't have. Alright. Let's see. Ooh. We like this. Man. Talk about awkward. Talk about awkward. Alright. Each opponent sacrifices a creature. Or go for the throat. We're going to go this way because I want to keep go for the throat. Unfortunately, that coming to play tapped was a rough one. I would have very liked to either flip this and get the counter or lift up Edict. Alright. Glad we left up one more Edict. That was my discussion between the two, but with them getting a Fable to flip, I think this is going to be correct. So, I don't want to give them... So they're leaving up removal, right? So here's our choices. We can play Sculpted Perfection, let that doesn't flip that. Then they get to kill our guy and attack. We can go to flip this, they kill him. There's really no way to check, right? Playing Vraska seems wrong because we got a discard. So it's definitely like Edict. So I guess Edict and then flip this in response. Let's do that. Each one sacrifices a non-token. So we'll go this way, and then that way, if they try to kill the Inquisitor, we at least get a 3/3 out of the deal. And we get to leave up go for the throat. Okay, I think that worked out. They didn't discard a card, right? So that's a problem. And that is a problem. So we minus here. We have a block. Problem is an active Kiki Jiki is a problem, right? We do this and then we draw a land. We get to... Man. If we don't draw a land... If we go here... Kill that. They get a treasure, which is kind of irrelevant. We get her at 2, which Kiki can... Yeah, I'm just going to kill her. I think we just got to be patient here, unfortunately. Hopefully we draw land. No, but we do get something, and I'm okay with that. So let's get in there. The fact that we got something we could play this turn makes me feel a lot better about it. A lot better. The active Kiki Jiki is a problem, though. That's the one thing about this Rakdos lit. Yep. That's what I was worried about. That's what I was worried about. Okay, so it is annoying, but not the end of the world. Alright, play this guy. We unfortunately do have to play her low. Yep. Don't think that was a good way to do this, unfortunately.
Embrace metal. All becomes.
We're just gonna kill Kiki, leave them with a removal spell. Yeah, we knew that there was just no way around it. But we can't leave him with an active Kiki. Can't leave them with an active Kiki. Let's see what their last card is.
Well, someone had to save the day.
That's a problem. That is a problem. I can respect it. Fortunately, every card in their hand was a threat. So, not much we can do. Alright, that gives us a little bit of hope. That gives us a little bit of hope. Not much, but some. So, let's see what we can do here. So, they're going to minus or plus and go digging, right? There's the invoke, so we're going to get rocked. Yeah, I mean, we made the deck. We can't complain, right? We don't want to pass everything, actually, because we still want to make a dude. Seems pretty good. Seems pretty good. Fortunately, I think this is it for us. We'll see what we draw. We get to make a 3/3. That was a good last card, man. Yeah, we unfortunately just got rocked there. And maybe I was wrong. Maybe we should have just killed the... Maybe we should have just killed the Kiki instead of the shouldered, right? We got a free card out of it. We got a land. That will not do it. Man, what a bummer. Oh well, I mean, we made the deck too, so can't worry about losing to our own deck.